Okay, we're going to talk about a very important topic that most of us don't even talk about. As a matter of fact, if we ever talk about it, we talk about it from a standpoint of misinformation. We give a lot of misinformation on this topic, and it's called manhood. Or when you turn 21, you become a man. But nobody ever really gives you a handbook or any real training on what manhood is about. So it has nothing to do with your chronological age. Okay? And this is not to say that you're not a man, but what we're going to talk about today is becoming a better man, which is very important. And why are we talking about that? Well, our community is in a crisis. Our community is in a crisis. We can look at our communities today, and I feel if we had men to step up and to be men, our communities could be in much better shape than they are. Another reason why I think it's important is because our children. Fatherhood is an undervalued position in this country. We need to bring to the forefront the value of being a father. Because we understand all the statistics show, all the research shows that when a child has their father in their life, that they're less likely to go to prison, they're less likely to use drugs, they're less likely to commit suicide, they're less likely to become involved in the criminal justice system, and all the negative things that you can think of that can happen to your children are less likely to occur if you are involved in their children's lives. So fatherhood is very, very important, and part of being a father is being a man. Okay? But before we talk about what a man is, I think it's very important for us to talk about what a man is not. Let me share some of my experience. When I was growing up as a kid, as a teenager, it was very important that I was not a virgin. I could not be a man if I was a virgin. If I hadn't had sex with a female, then I was still a boy. And not only could I report about sex, right? But I had to have proof, because you couldn't just give a girl's name and not have proof about it. You have to have an eyewitness or somebody that said, yeah, I saw you with her or something like that. You had to prove that. So sex was a very, very important rites of passage for me into manhood. Can anybody else think of any other misinformed ways of becoming a man? What makes a man, as far as misinformation tells you?
Getting drunk.
Getting drunk, absolutely. Drinking, and certainly we can include drugging in that. Right? Okay. What else? And there are a bunch of others. And what we have to understand about these things, that even though we all agree that this is not what a real man is, but this is the stuff that drives our psychological measuring stick of what a man is. See, because if we're falling short in these areas, we feel inadequate. Everybody with me? Okay, well, now let's talk about what a man is. For the sake of time, I'm going to define manhood as someone that is responsible, accountable, and committed. Okay, these are the three attributes of a man. Now, that's a whole lot more than what a man is, okay? A whole lot of other things a man can be. But I narrowed it down to these three areas because I think we can fold all the things that a man is supposed to be about in these things. This is the commitment and the responsibility and what we're accountable to, that these are the four areas we have to grow in or to improve, to evolve into in order to become a better man. Thank you.